And we'll find out more about Denise. I'm excited to see Denise because I haven't seen Denise play before. And we did get word that they beat Christine McGrath and Michelle Esquivel 16-14. So this should be very entertaining.
Close matches, man.
I know it. I don't know if we can top the match from the one right before this.
That's going to be very tough.
I mean, we're not tracking it or keeping score, but that's just going to be a tough one to overcome there. Play last game was just phenomenal, but we'll see here. Got a little confusion there in the middle early. The Waters are going to rip to the middle and make them decide who's going to take that ball. They got to get that figured out quickly. Denise's hands are quick. They're fast. She missed that last overhead there, but on the back end, but she's quick hands. I love it. Very smooth. We are seeing tennis players on this side, I'm going to tell you right now. They look just like two tennis players coming at the ball, ripping. Of course, this is pickleball, but their tennis background definitely helps them in pickleball.
Second serve. They're at 3-2. Side out.
All right, 2-0-1 here. Early.
3-0.
I'm sorry, 3-0-1. It's a very athletic game. All four ladies can just
Second serve.
look at like crowd participation. Can you hear that, Eddie?
Yeah.
It's
It
like-
was like a
Ooh. It's been twice now I've heard that. Not sure where that came from, but I like it.
3-0-2. Side out.
Ball called out.
A little bit long there. Yeah.
Right call.
Side out. 0-3-1. Point. Point. 1-3-1.
The one thing I'll say is Denise, the first time I've seen her play, she's got exceptional hand speed. She's got great defense, but you can't keep popping the ball up to the Waters, and at some point they're going to make you pay. But I like what I'm seeing so far from Denise.
Yeah, very fast hands up there. She seems very comfortable and confident.
And she's dialed in, like she's very focused on the court. You can tell. You can see like she's into the game as far as tracking the ball.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting low. She's got her paddle out. Like those are all things we love to see. Oh wow, good snag there.
Wow.
That looked really impressive to me right there.
Yeah, the way
Really
she was able to
impressive.
get those drops in and keep resetting.
3 in a row
Yeah.
from the baseline.
1.
Yeah, you see how she's backing up right there?
Yeah.
If you watched how Lindsay Newman and Catherine played, they held their ground at the kitchen. That's because they're comfortable and ready for that. Denise is getting baptism by fire. She's kind of getting taught
Yeah.
what's going on real quick there.
And her natural reaction is to probably to give herself a little bit of time rather than be put there at the line too. So
But with the Waters, you almost have to attack
Yeah.
back. You can't just play defense.
to
the
eat
whole
you
time.
alive.
Right. it's going to be relentless pressure. So you got to find a way to attack back. But again, she's doing a great job. Like Denise is holding her own. I've never seen Denise play, but I'm impressed up to this point so far.
Yao Markowitz. Court 8, Rainbow School, Yao Markowitz.
62. Point. Timeout is
Yeah, it
called
does
on
seem like the
defensive
Waters
side. The score is
picking on
7-2.
Denise at the line there a little bit.
Well, certainly it's easy for us to say over here when we're standing, or sitting, I should say, over here in the commentator booth. But the truth is, she's playing at the pro level, and this is the World Pickleball Championship. You've got to figure things out quickly on the fly. And one thing that I noticed right away is that when Denise lifts that ball a little bit at the kitchen, she naturally tends to gravitate backwards. And that will work against guys like Eddie Atkins and Scott Golden.
Very well against me.
But it won't work against the Waters because they'll just continue to pound the ball down your throat. And if you can't hit perfect resets with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball coming at you from 14 feet away, you're going to be in trouble. And they're going to exploit that. And they're going to figure out if I figured it out, trust me, the Waters have already seen that too. I forgot to get this referee who's doing a fantastic job. I forgot to get her name, but she is doing a great job. She's very professional, and we will get that for you guys. We like to give credit to the people that deserve credit, and that is our referees. They do a great job. They're doing phenomenal, actually, at this tournament.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, absolutely.
7-2.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I mean by attacking back. Like, if she just blocks that and it pops up, the Waters are going to close on it and they're going to rip it again. The fact that they put it back on them, it says a lot about what they need to do there. It's very telling. That's a beautiful roll. I love our crowd participation. They're definitely into these games.
The oohs and the ahs are coming from the crowd right now, which is nice.
Everybody loves the women's doubles. That's a fact.
Second serve. 3-7-2.
3-7-2. This game's going to 15. They'll switch at 8. It's only a 4-point differential right now. It's not out of hand. Boy, that's good stuff by Irina Tereschenko. Getting on top of that ball, hitting straight down at the feet of Leigh Waters.
Quick reaction, too.
Oh, unbelievable. I think she had her eyes closed, too.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yes. Person holding the ball is the correct service. Back in. 4-7-2.
4-7-2.
Point.
All right, all of a sudden it's a
Yeah.
2-point game.
Mm-hmm. Tables have turned a little bit here.
7-2. Side out.
I don't know if you noticed, Scott, but when Irina was interviewing the Waters after the last match, she was probing for their strategy in this game.
She certainly was.
And they were not forthcoming with it.
They were not going to bring out anything for them.
8. You'll change.
Although I think it's pretty evident what the Waters are going to try to do.
Point.
You don't have to watch
1 minute.
the sport of pickleball when the Waters are on the court for very long and realize that this can be a very offensive type of game. You know, the old mindset of to win at the highest level and be successful, you have to be able to hit third shot after third shot drop after third shot drop and dink until your brain goes numb. You know, that's no longer the case. Now, I certainly want to clarify this and say that
Resuming play.
third shot drops and dinking are still a very integral part of this game and
Oh,
will
yeah.
never go away.
You definitely need it to be part of your arsenal.
But to say that's the only way to be successful, that's simply outdated mindset. That's an outdated mindset. That you need to be good at what you do when you drive the ball. You can't be a Scott Golden and an Eddie Atkins and try to do it. But if you're the Waters, why not? Why wouldn't you?
Against Kathy Casey and Aaron Gustafson in the fourth quarters.
I love it. Denise is like, I'm gonna just get down low and I'm gonna defend these shots coming at me.
Yeah, I was very impressed there with what she was able to do.
5-8-1.
And with sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm.
And Anna-Leigh's wearing sunglasses as well. Very dark ones, both of them.
Second serve.
Yeah, so you can't put that ball up to Anna-Leigh
No.
like that. It's not going to work. I'd say 9 times out of 10 the ball doesn't come back after Anna-Leigh
We'll
gets
be
a hold
eating
of
it
it.
quickly.
Yeah, especially if you're at the kitchen. Oh, nice roll. That third shot was really good.
Point.
I mean, maybe call me crazy, but like, I think this is amazing that we've never seen Denise at a big tournament, and then she's out here just like
Crushing it.
crushing it.
Yeah.
I look at that. She's poaching from the backhand side. This chick is the real deal.
Yeah.
This chick is the real deal.
Yeah, man.
She's been top secretly
I think
training
so.
in a court below the surface of the earth for at least 6 months now.
Very impressed.
8-6-1.
All right, 8-6. They've made it a game. But I will say, you know, last night after meeting Pablo, and he tells me in the interview he's been playing 3 weeks,
Mhm.
I wouldn't put it past that Denise has just picked up pickleball last Monday.
Point.
She's swinging at that right there, which I definitely think is a good strategy. Obviously, it works better if the ball goes over but you got to put the ball back at the waters. You can't just block, because if you block it goes up too high like that, they will rip on it.
Point.
Now, she did miss that. She rolled that ball too much
I
there
didn't
and
hear
ripped
the
it.
call. My mistake. I'll adjust this. Start out.
No argument from Anna-Leigh, so
6-9-1.
6-9-1. A little confusion there in the middle. Both of them tried to go for that. Clip paddles.
7-9-1.
Good to know it happens to them as well.
Absolutely. Look,
Makes
at
me feel better about my game.
for sure.
Second serve.
I tell you, I can't talk enough about Denise right now and how impressed I am that she's stepping on the court and just doing what she's doing.
7-9-2.
Maybe she has an extensive background. Maybe she played pro tennis. I don't know, but we'll try to find out for you.
Point.
Yeah, we need to dig into her background a little bit.
We absolutely do. When you didn't have a player profile, I knew I was like, wait a second. She's been flying under the radar.
Side out. Nine, 8-1.
Amazing play there.
It was. I think Denise got a little jumpy and threw that backhand paddle out there in front of Irina. Irina was in position to take that off the bounce and reset it.
Second serve. 10-8.
10-8-2.
Side out.
Wow, well placed.
Is it just me, or does it feel like every match in this women's doubles pool is like intense and just like a grinding, grueling match?
Especially these last couple here.
Point. Nine, 10-1. Point.
Nice dodge move by Irina there.
10-1.
Lee looked at Anna-Leigh and was like, did it hit her? And I don't think it did. I
don't
think
think
she
it did.
avoided it. It usually changes its flight pattern, the trajectory when it hits them.
Second serve. 2.
She's trying to keep that ball so low and unattackable that it's actually clipping the net, which I understand because you don't want to put the ball up to the waters.
It's a different intense energy coming from this match where it's almost very technical.
I agree.
And very strategic from both teams. Where the last one was a little bit more trying to overpower.
Oh, look at those hands. That was a poach, and she blocked it so well.
Wow.
My goodness,
What
Denise.
a point.
My goodness, Denise. That was unbelievable. I don't know if people realize how hard that is to block a poaching volley, swinging volley by Anna-Leigh Waters from literally 14 feet away. Unreal.
And to have the soft hands to be able to let that ball kind of just, drop in front of you, too.
And then to win the next 2 points on top of that.
Incredible.
10-10-1.
Impressed. She bailed herself out. Oh, she was doing a great job of playing defense there. I mean, she was in a bad spot, but she was working out of it. But Leigh
trying
just
to get her way back up,
Yeah, Leigh just hit too good of a shot at her feet.
10-10-2.
Oh, she got it.
Oh, wow.
I'm just impressed that she got that because she actually looked like she was burnt like toast there.
I mean, that was a complete momentum shift there. Burnt like toast. I just got this.
That was a nice read.
That was a delay.
That was a very delayed. Maybe the fans at home caught it a little quicker than Eddie did there. Yeah. Anna-Leigh's really, really dialed in right now, playing well.
11-10-2.
11-10-2. Not much room for not much margin for error here. This game is tightly contested. Denise's hands. Wow.
10-11-1.
I knew there's a reason that she was partners with Irina Tereshchenko.
10-11-2.
Came up a little short on those two thirds right there.
11-10-1.
All right. It's going to be a crucial series right here. Can they hold, stay within one, or do the Waters pull ahead? Holy cow.
Gosh. I mean, that's two great shots by the Waters to push Irina wide right there as her momentum was shifted over. But the fact that Irina even got her paddle on that one
Incredible.
just shows how athletic she is.
It shouldn't be physically possible for Anna-Leigh to be able to roll the ball with that much power and pace on a dink.
Second serve. Right, referee error, or we call the score. 12-10.
That's great placement with from Irina Tereschenko. She caught Anna-Leigh lean into the middle too much, favoring that backhand, and went down the line on her. It's a good play.
What a shot.
Denise does not seem intimidated in the slightest.
Not at all.
11-12-1.
I'd be peeing my pants out there.
That's why we're in the commentator booth,
right.
sir. We can get up and go pee anytime we need to. No, that's seriously very impressive. She's got ice in her veins. Seems very comfortable on the court right now against the Waters, and got some great touch. Now, did you see what just happened there?
Yep.
Can we watch that on a replay? Oh, okay, perfect. She realized she was about to fall in the kitchen, so she jumped it, and then the Waters exploited the fact that she was off the court there trying to get back and recover. And I think Denise didn't realize exactly what was going on, so she just tried to put the ball back over, without realizing. Yeah.
A little wide there.
I think she called it good.
Oh, she did? Oh.
Yeah, it was like one of those, she kind of looked at the line like a double take, but she couldn't really call it out. Where I feel like it would be good to have some line judges just to help get a second set of eyes, but. Oh, man. Here we go. 13-11-2. Another close game down to the wire here. Oh, man. I felt like she should have unloaded a little harder on that first one. She didn't really hit it with everything she had. And the Waters are going to respond to that. And then she, obviously she wants that second one back, but I feel like if she would have put everything she had into that first one, I think she might have been able to put that ball away. All right, so it's game point, 14-11-2. I believe Tereshchenko and Dai took a timeout.
I believe so, yes. The winds are starting to swirl around here a little bit.
You touched on the weather earlier. I haven't looked at the radar. Have you had a chance to look at the radar and see what it's looking like?
I mean, there's a chance of rain, but you never know. I'm a little bit more concerned about this afternoon than I am in the next couple hours, though. But hey, you know what? It's Florida. This time of year, you never know.
15 seconds.
Just got a chance to check the radar.
Oh, yeah?
It's looking pretty good at the moment.
So we got the weather truck out there. They're coming in, and they're giving us the update.
We got the Weather Channel at the World Pickleball Championship. They actually just volunteered their time to come down and be a part of this.
I love it.
No, I'm just kidding. No, we got a chance to look at the radar real quick. It looks okay for the moment, but that can always change. If you're at home, please do your Indian rain dance. That's a good roll. That's a wrap. I mean, the Waters are just going to continue to push the ball at you and make you hit those shots. And just an unlucky bounce there. I think she was right in position, but the Waters come out on top once again in two really close matches. All right, guys, we are live again with the Waters. Guys, you have had two back-to-back grueling matches. Talk to us about what that does to take a toll on you guys over the course of those two matches.
Okay, well, in a way, it's good because we're getting really good points, and so we feel confident going in. It's tough, though, when you play back-to-back like that, no break, and you have grueling matches. I mean, you feel a little worn out, but overall, I'm glad we had matches like that pushed us because I know our next matches are going to push us, so.
Yeah, definitely. And Anna-Leigh, what was it like to play an opponent that you've never really been on the court in a tournament against?
It takes a little while to figure them out and what shots are better for them and what shots aren't, and how you can set yourself up for the put away in the middle of the point.
Do you guys go in with like no expectations there at first, kind of feel it out as you go, and then do you guys talk and adapt as you go on the fly?
Yeah, we used to always stack. And now we play regular until we kind of feel out our opponents. We stack how we need to. Now we both feel comfortable on both sides. So we're a little bit more strategic now than we used to be for sure.
That's awesome. Just from the looks of it, it looks like you guys have a tough pool of teams. This has been really fun. You guys had the crowd in that first game and the second game too, but really that first game, they were on the edge of their seat the whole time. The oohs and the ahs and the gasps. That just shows that you guys bring a lot of energy and excitement. So thank you guys for that. I mean, you guys, your style of play is fun.
Thank you. Yeah, we're enjoying it, and it's so fun to play in front of a lot of people. So we're glad they're here.
Awesome. And one last question. Are you guys Texas Longhorn fans, or is this just a random?
No, but I feel like we're wearing orange a lot. Like, we have a lot of orange get-ups lately, so my husband's not happy because he does not like Clemson.
That's what I'm saying.
But he said he'll go with it. He's good. As long as if we're winning in orange, it's okay.
I love it.
Purple with the orange. That's a no.
That's
Then
a
we're true Clemson.
That's off the limits. Okay, I love it. I love it. Guys, thank you so much. Go get a break. I don't know if y'all are coming back right on or not, but okay. Fantastic. Thanks again, guys. All right, and we've got Irina Tereshchenko, and all right, guys, we've got these lovely ladies coming in. All right, guys, so talk to us about that match. Is that the first time you guys have played against the Waters? Not you, obviously, but is this the first time you have?
Definitely for me, yes.
What was that like trying to adapt on the fly with their style? Because they kind of bring a fast and furious pressure. So what did you do to try to neutralize that?
I think, you just got to stay low. I think that's the most important thing for me. I think, they love it fast pace. Anytime you are like getting the game slow, they love to speed it up. So I think for me, it's just really just being ready every ball, and I think that really helped a lot.
That's awesome. For one, this is the first time I've seen you play, and I was so impressed. Your hands are super fast at the net. You have a great touch and finesse with the ball when you're hitting your thirds. I just couldn't say enough good things about you. I enjoyed thoroughly watching you. Fun match. Irina, you've played them a bunch. I remember watching you at the Atlanta Open. What's it like just to battle against those two people that just bring that relentless pressure?
Well, I kind of enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's entertaining. I think the crowd enjoyed it as well, and they're great competitors. Their sportsmanship level is very high, so it's always a pleasure.
Did you guys go in with a specific game plan, or did you guys just say, hey, let's just go out there and feel it out and see how the game kind of unfolds?
I think mainly the only thing was to be ready to block the ball when we needed to and not let them speed up one shot after another. I think we did that fairly well. They're very streaky. You know, when you play a game style like this that's super aggressive and highly risky, there is a possibility of someone making unforced errors. So maybe you can score a few points here and there if one of the players is not feeling it. But that's about it. You got to adjust in the match.
That's awesome. The points were super entertaining. The crowd was oohing and ahhing. I loved it. When the crowd's into it, that shows the focus that you guys have on the court, and the points were just back and forth. I think it was tied 8-8 going down the stretch, and then it was like I think maybe 12-10, 12-11, 12-12 even. So you guys were right there in that game the whole time. Congratulations. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Well, I think it felt a little bit more like home today since we're doing regular pickleball scoring, but I think it would have been nice to play 2 out of 3 to 11, to be honest. The games are a little short, takes a little bit to settle in. So definitely not to take anything away from the Waters. They played incredible, but I think probably formulating my opinion now, it would be nice to play regular 2 out of 3 pickleball.
I agree with you 100%. The 15 game is kind of a weird dynamic. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel the same way, and for me, it's my only event, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to advance. And I came all the way here from Tucson to play 3 pickleball games, and I wish I could play more. I'm used to a double elimination, so it's kind of a bummer. But I hope I get to play a little bit more tournaments, and I had a lot of fun today.
Absolutely, yeah, Denise. I hope that you do play more tournaments as well, because we thoroughly enjoyed watching you play. Denise, Irina, thank you so much. All right, guys. You're welcome. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up that interview there. We're going to be back to the action soon. These ladies are going to get a break, and then we are going to come back and get another game on the court going live for you guys.